So it's no secret that there's been no shortage of microphone videos on this channel. And since I've done so much, I almost swore it off for a while that I wouldn't do it again. But I'm breaking that rule today because I think that this one's kind of important. So the company Kimafun reached out to me to talk about their lav mic, their wireless lav mic system. And I had done that kind of thing before, and it's just not really exciting to me anymore. But this one stands out for a particular reason that I think is important, so please pay attention. Most lav mics I have ever used require either weird watch batteries, like those little cells, those little power cells, or AAA batteries, or AA's, depending on which receiver it is. And while that's not inherently bad, it adds another point of failure for when you're making videos, because then you have to worry about how much juice is in those batteries, whether they've been sitting out too long, whether it's died, if it's been accidentally left on and you take it to a shoot and then realize that the batteries are dead, and then you either have to go look for more or worry about bringing extras. And it's also waste. The fact that you're throwing away batteries, yes, you can get rechargeable, but that adds another issue of making sure that you take them out and put them on a charger. Okay, I've talked about that. That's over with. That's annoying, and that's pretty much every lav mic I've ever used. This does what it always should have done. They are micro USB rechargeable. Both the receiver and the transmitter are rechargeable. Why has no one else done this yet? Now, granted, there could be others out there. I just never see them. The most popular ones do not have them. And yeah, I just don't see why. Like, once they told me it was rechargeable, I was like, yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Why has no one else done that? And again, I can't confirm that no one else has done that, but it's definitely not standardized. And I don't know why not, because it's so much easier to throw this on a charger. Everyone has a USB plug somewhere. It's so common with other video gear. Why hasn't it been standardized for microphones? So that's a great feature that this has. It's not expensive. The quality, I think the quality is there. Now, not that the build quality is anything, spectacular. I mean, it's a slightly cheaper plastic, but, no different than any other plastic housing I've seen on any of these receivers or anything. It has other features, though, that I think are worthy. The fact is you have a volume rocker for the sensitivity of the microphone that is here, so that the person can kind of control what it is. You can view the levels that are there. It seems to be a little bit more on the sensitive side, which for a lav mic, I kind of wish that the very base level of the audio was a little bit lower, because I find that I have to keep this on the bare minimum sensitivity in order not to have peaking audio levels. But that can be fixed by lowering the preamp in your camera or whatever the receiver is, and then keeping this at a minimum. That way it's not picking up as much background noise and static. I did notice a little bit of static in the quality of the audio, but that can be removed, and that also can be fixed by lowering the preamp a little bit. I'm recording only with this lav mic, so I mean, if you can hear me and make judgments whether this quality is acceptable to you or not, should be a good enough indicator. Some of the other things that I think are well designed that I have not seen on other lav mics that I've used personally is the fact that this 3.5 millimeter jack has a screw-in mechanism so that you can make sure that the wire does not just get unplugged randomly, which can happen if you're not paying attention during an interview or something like that, and then lose your audio. So you can screw that in and keep it. It's really just a simple, well thought out design that should be standardized. Nothing too crazy, nothing too robust, but just they thought through some of the annoyances that you can experience with your audio gear and really trimmed it down. So they get a recommendation from me. Link will be below. Now, I probably will not be doing microphone videos for a while, but I thought that this was important because, yeah, more people should be using this type of hardware. I'll see you guys later.